Sunshiners, welcome to another tutorial, and this one is going to be all about editing your page on our website. So, as always, when we were going to start, we're going to go to, let's see, our website, sunshineradioiow.com. Go through to the members page, and on the members page, you see down here it says edit show page. So usually this is mainly for show presenters, or if you have access to the blog and you're updating a blog or anything like that, this would be the place for you to go. So if you go to edit show page and you click on it at the moment, it takes you through to a website called Weebly and all that. So if you clicked on that and you haven't accessed yet, you wouldn't even see this page. It will just ask you for a login, but ignore the login for the time being. Let's go back and let's actually show you. Well, so if you're going to have access to a show page, you would have been sent an email invitation. So let's go to our email, check the Sunshine email, because that's where the email invitation would have been sent to. So I'll log into mine, which is Tosin at Sunshine Radio. Next, password, as usual, that remains under wraps. And when you log in here, you can see here, right at the top, it says Weebly. Sunshine Radio has invited you to edit sunshineradioiow.com. So when you get an email from Weebly, you click on that, and it says you've been invited to edit this, and you click here to get started. It'll give you this page, and you can see it's already filled in my email address because that's the email that the invitation was sent to. So I'll just fill in my full name and the password. I would recommend using the same password as the one that you use to get onto the computers in Sunshine Radio, just because it makes things easier. And here, type the text in. That's just a security thing. So you just type whatever the text is in the picture that they give you. Get started, and it should take you straight through into it. There we go. I'll give you this thing saying introducing Weebly for iPad. That is only of interest to you if you have an iPad. I don't, so I'm just going to close that down. And here, it says choose a page to edit. Now, because we don't want everybody going in there and everybody changing on every single page on the website, because that would just be chaos, you can see that here we have these, they're also like restricted, so you don't have access to those. But if you scroll down the page, you will eventually see the show, or you see eventually the pages that you have access to. So for instance, I have access to They Don't Make Them Like They Used To, which is my show. And if I keep going down, I also have access to the test page. You'll also have access to the schedule of the day that your show's on. So for instance, if it's a Wednesday, or if it's a Wednesday or Tuesday or anything like that. Now I've put up a page called test page just to show how this would work. So if I click on test page, this is just, so originally when you send this invite, your page will just look a little bit like this. And I now have the chance to start changing things around and changing this page to look a little bit more like what I want the page to look like for my show. So first things first, here you have two things, build and pages. Build and pages. So pages, if you click on that, it just takes you back here and shows you which pages you're allowed to edit and which pages you're not allowed to. So for me, test page, that's the case here. And these are all the different things, and it's just a drag and drop, and after that it becomes like building just like writing a Word document. So if I want the headline to be different and I want the headline here to be my show name, for instance, I would say, I'll just go up there and type like I would at anything. This is a test. Cool. This is a test. Usually you wouldn't have that bit on. It's just but usually just type what you want in there. Ignore the writing below that because that won't show up on the page that you show. And here you can either choose a layout for the page you want. And if you click on choose a layout, it gives you all these options of what you want the page to look like. So here you can see we have a picture with some text, then 3 pictures, and underneath that there'll be some more text. Or here's just text, then pictures at the bottom. So you can look through it here. You can put a map in, you can put in more pictures. this is just asking you here. You can put a video in, and there's some text on the side and more text, and then that looks like a search bar. That's just what about what you want. So let's just try this one out here. And we click on that first layout. And you can look at it, and it immediately gives you an idea of what your page will look like if you use that layout. This is still a preview, so you can look at it and you can say, yes, I like this, or no, this is rubbish. Either way. And so I'm just going to cancel this because that's one option you have to just choose a layout. I'll cancel that. We're not going to use a layout. Or you can drag elements here. These are the elements here on the side. So if I wanted to have a title, which would be a good idea, I could drag a title into the top of the page, and it will just, by default, it says click here to edit. And then if I want some text underneath that title, I'll drag the text box in there, click here to edit. So I'm going to call the title Sunshine Radio Users Are Awesome. Cool. So that is our title. And then the text underneath, I can say, the reason Sunshine Radio users rock is because they are watching this video to learn how to use stuff. Cool. So, okay, I'll just change that and spell properly. The reason Sunshine Radios rock. So that's it. We already have the beginnings of a web page here. So you might think, okay, that's just writing. I want a little bit of stuff to jazz it up. Here we have an image tab. So if I drag this down, you can see that line that you can see, it tells you where you're going to put it. So this tells me that if I let go of this, as I've clicked it now, it will put an image across the entire width of the page underneath the text I've already written. If I move it around and I put it on the side here, you can see that the blue line has switched, and the blue line now shows up at the side. And that tells me that if I drop that, that image is going to show up beside the text. So let's try and drop the image beside the text, or we can do it above or to the right, to the left, all that kind of stuff. So if I drop that there, I've dropped the image tab, and it gives me this bar that says upload image. So I can put an image in there that I want. If you think, oh, that image is taking up a little bit too much space. Actually, well, let's just upload the image first. So if I click on that and I say upload an image, okay, there we go. You click on it to upload image, and it says drag photo here or upload a photo from your computer. So the best thing is to know where you have saved the photograph that you want to use on your computer. So I'll click on upload from my computer. I know that this photo is on my desktop. So if I click on desktop, and this is a Macintosh computer, but if you're using a Windows computer, it's the same thing. Just know where you have saved the picture. And I'm going to take a picture for my wedding here. So that's me and my wife on my wedding day. Oh, look at that. Oh, it was so cute. And then I'm going to click on open. So you can see it's uploading the file down here. It says uploading file in the corner. And when that's finished uploading, the image will just show up there. There we go. So the image is now there on the website. Now, if you think that is taking up too much space on the page, you can go to the middle, and you can see that the divider line there, as we go over, it changes color. So it's black, it's blue, it's black, it's blue, it's black, it's blue. So we click on the line when it goes blue and then move it across. And you can see that that shapes it changes the size of the picture to something that will be more like what we want. And also on this page, you might not want the default image of St. Mary's Hospital in the background. You might want something that's more specific to your page. And I'll just click on edit image and edit change image. You see it down at the bottom here. It says change image. So click on change image, and it gives you an option of a whole bunch of stock images that it has. but you might want to say, I actually want to put my own picture there, and it's exactly the same as what we did with the picture on the page earlier. Click on upload image, upload photo from a computer, know where it is you saved the picture, and then I click on that picture, open it up, it's uploading the file again, and then once it's finished, it should just show up on the page as the other ones we've done. And there we have it. It has finished uploading, and there's the picture. So it shows you the picture right at the top. You might need to check out the color of your text just to make sure that it can still be seen on the background. And once you've uploaded that picture, please remember to click save. So you have to go back to the top here and click save. So that is the picture now on there. And you can go through the site and you can see you can put a gallery of pictures, you can put a slideshow of pictures, you can put a map if you want there, a contact form if you want it to be the case. And the fact is that after you've played around with this and you've done your own page, you can do almost anything. You can even drag in a YouTube video. So just drag that in there, and it says add a video to your website. And if I click on here, and you just have to go get the YouTube address for that. So you have to go get the YouTube address for that. Okay, that's not a YouTube address. But let's say I went to YouTube and I found a video that I liked, that had some relevance to my show. Let's see what's given. Oh yeah, Judy Garland. Now this shows up because we spoke about Judy Garland on an episode of a show that I did about a film that she was in called A Star Is Born. So let's say I wanted to have this YouTube video on my web page. I would just go, I'll go onto the page, go into YouTube, and then underneath there you can see a button says share. So I would click on share, as I did there, so that this is what it would look like. You go to share underneath the video, click on share, copy what comes up in that box, go back to the website, or go back to to Weebly where you are editing your web page, and then just paste that in there. And there you have it. It will now be, that's it. It's all sorted. It's now up on the web page. But for all your changes, for all your wonderful changes to actually show up on the website, you have to go up to the top right here and click on publish. If you do not click on publish, it doesn't, well, your changes haven't gone anywhere. They haven't gone live. So there, website published. Now, if I go back to our website and I refresh the page, so test page is up there. I click on test page, and sometimes some things take a while to actually update. For instance, this picture in the background, that usually takes a while to update, but don't worry, it will eventually change. But you can see it says this is a test. Sunshine Radio users are awesome. The reason, and this is essentially every single change I've made has shown up here, even the YouTube video, which we can play and listen to the wonderful Judy Garland. There we go. Oh, good old James Mason. Anyway, that is how to edit a page. The best thing to do is just to start, go around and play around with it a bit, because that will help you figure out what it is that you're doing and what it is you don't. And I am always available. You have my email address, tosin@sunshineradioiow.com, to help you with any problems you might have. But give it a go, play around, and let's get this website looking great for all the people who come and look at it. Apparently, we have 200 people who look at the website a week. So let's give them something good to look at. Thanks, guys.